Hello and welcome, my beautiful beings. My name is Allison. I am your intuitive journeying coach and a modern day medicine woman. Today I am here as a part of my chakra series to talk about the heart chakra. I'm just going to go over the basics here and we're going to move along. I could go on in this heart chakra forever. I'm telling you, forever and ever and ever. There's so much for me to talk about here. So personal experiences, but I'm just going to go ahead and run through the gamut of the normal stuff that I've been doing throughout the other chakra series stuff, and we will move it along. And some other day I will come back and tell you about all of my heart chakra work, as well as my root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus, throat, third eye, and crown chakra. But right now I'm just trying to get you through the basics and go from there. And there's a lot of basics. There's a lot of stuff to go through. So it's like this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to chakra work. So it's just normal information. The heart chakra is located exactly where it says it's located. It is located in the heart area. This chakra rules the respiratory system and the circulatory system. Our heart pumps our blood, our circulatory system. The respiratory system is right there. I feel like the respiratory system is leading to grief. When we are in grief, we have shortness of breath. We can't breathe. If you think about all the times that you've been sad, you've probably like hyperventilated some. It is what it is. So all right, and this chakra is ruled by Venus. Yes, my ruling planet is Venus, so that's wonderful. Maybe that's why I spend a lot of time here, but it also rules Libra and Taurus. I am a Taurus, so here we are in the beautiful heart chakra of Libra, Taurus, Venus. And let us say pink and green are beautiful colors to work with in this chakra. Yes, pink and green are beautiful colors to work with in this chakra. So if you have some pinks and some greens, you want to play with those sometimes when you're trying to deal with your heart, go ahead and pull those colors in. So this heart chakra, this chakra is a very, very important chakra because it connects the spirit realm to the earth realm. There are 7 chakras in total, 7, 3 on the base, 3 on the top, and the heart meets straight in the middle. So that it connects the spiritual world all up here to the physical realm, which is our body. So this is a very important chakra. It connects the physical world to the spiritual world. It's a beautiful chakra, if you ask me. It's a very treacherous chakra when you get in there and you start digging around and finding out stuff. But generally, this is a free-flowing, love-going, no holds barred, peaceful, joyful, loving, compassion, just graceful chakra. Like, it is just one of the most beautiful chakras. Just like, for me it is. I've worked with all the chakras, but like maybe it's because it's my ruling chakra and my planet chakra, and maybe that's why I have such a I got a crush on my heart chakra. Yeah, so sometimes the crushes leave you very sad though. So yeah, here's that. Anyways, moving on. So if you want to connect to the vibration and energy within your body through sound, we are going to look on the internet for hertz of 528. You are going to tune in to 528 hertz if you want to connect with that frequency. So we also are going to do the sound, So in my last videos, if you've noticed, I would give you the sound of these different chakras, and you would chant them if you were in meditation. So this is going to be YAM, Y-A-M. So I'm going to do it for you real quick, and then I'm going to tell you about the other stuff, and we're going to move on. So YAM. And if you were going to do this in a meditation, you would just do this several times. Yum. Yeah. So you would just keep doing that, and it would be the vibration. You can do all the sounds if you want, but that's just an idea that you can tap into if you want to work with your heart chakra. Folk music is a very good music to listen to when you're tuning into your heart chakra. World music is a very good music to turn into when you're trying to tune into your heart chakra. And social conscious music is a good music to turn into when you want to work on that heart chakra. I'm not sure like what kind of social conscious music is out these days. I know that in the 60s and 70s there was a shit ton of social conscious music, and I think everything today is just trash. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure that there's some kind of message behind there somewhere, but when it comes to socially conscious music, the 60s and 70s really had it going on. Just there was a lot of war back then, and people were like, stop this shit. I'm not that old, but I do listen to music from those eras. So the heart chakra is all about heart-centered living, and it is very hard to live from the heart. Like, it is just hard to live from the heart because we get disappointed, but being disappointed comes from the ego, not the heart. So we have to remove that ego and just flow from the spirit of heart, and that's what chakra work is about. So don't like get upset when you get your heart broken because the ego's involved. It's not your heart, it's the ego, and the ego damages this. Like, those things are connected. They're all connected. It's all fucking connected, man. It's all fucking connected, man. So, yes. So when you can tell when you need to work on your heart chakra, when you are overly judgmental towards yourself. I am overly judgmental towards myself all the time, especially with my artistic abilities. I am totally overly judgmental towards myself in that area. Like, I lie. Like, I just am. You have a hard time accepting compliments as another sign that you need to maybe work on that heart chakra, babies. And unable to commit to yourself or others. That is a hard one. Like, more than anything, it's hard to commit to yourself. Like, I don't give a shit about committing to others. Commit to yourself is first and foremost important. Set yourself up with a goal, 30 days. That's all it takes. Give yourself a 30-day goal to do something. You make that commitment to yourself that you're going to do that. That is a way for you to start processing not only your heart, but your discipline and like self-control and all these other things. With that heart, it'll give you some time to work on that heart. Respiratory problems, like I said, if you are having a hard time breathing, check in with that heart chakra. Not that like the respiratory system is going to be an issue all the time, because there are like a lot of, illnesses happening in the world these days. But there's like links of asthma. Grief makes you shallow of breath. Sorrow, like pain, all those heart problems. If you think about any time that you've had your heart broken or you've lost somebody, basically losing somebody is having your heart broken. But anytime you've had to deal with grief, you become short of breath. Like, it takes your breath away. So, that brings me to the last thing. If you have dealt with loss, if you have dealt with any loss, be it like death or love or whatever it is, that is a perfect time to work on that heart chakra. So get to that if you've experienced any loss. So now we're going to go to excessive and deficiencies. So if you're excessive energy in your heart chakra, you are codependent. You have to have somebody with you all the time. You have that attachment issue. You take on other people's problems because you can't like look at your own problems. So you're like, I'm going to take care of their problems because my problems are not important. Actually, they're very important. You're just scared to fucking face them. So that's the thing. You fall in love too fast. I don't fall in love too fast. There has been like one time that I fell in love really, really, really fast, and I fell in love really fast and really hard, and it was one of the weirdest things I've ever been through, really. It was a weird thing. It was a weird experience, but it was a beautiful experience and a lovely experience. But more or less, it was weird that I fell in love like that, and yeah, whatever. You smother your children with affection, and you just are like, you just don't let your children be children. You can't stop being attached to them. That goes back to that attachment issue. Like, yeah. So yeah, that's excessive. If you feel that resonates with you, you might have a little bit of excessive heart energy there. So you might want to check that out. If it's deficient, you are going to feel lonely. I will say that I'm more on the deficient side of the heart chakra, and instead of the excessive side. Like, I'm not codependent at all or anything like that, but I do feel lonely a lot, and it is what it is. It is what it is. It's okay. And I think the loneliness is just not being able to communicate what I need to communicate to people. That's all. Loneliness, unable to commit, you're bitter, you're like resentful of other people's beautiful relationships because you're like, they don't deserve it because I don't deserve it. You know, it's not a good thing. You're selfish. That's a thing. If you're selfish, your heart chakra needs probably some looking into. And you're heavy-hearted. I'm experiencing some heavy-heartedness right now, so it's okay. I'm processing and I'm getting through it. Like I said, I could tell you all kinds of stuff about my heart chakra and what kind of work I've been doing, but this isn't about that. This is about the basics of chakras, and then we're just gonna move it along so I can get to the throat, third eye, and crown, right? So, plus I'm trying not to make these damn videos so long. If you're tuning into my videos, I'm sorry that they're so long. So if you're freaking balanced in the heart chakra, you are free. Like, you just feel free, and like, you don't feel lonely anymore. Like, I was so balanced not that long ago, and it just felt fucking amazing. Like, I just was like, it was so amazing. It really was amazing. But expectations ruined that and caused me some pains and blah, 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 blah. But I did. Like, if it's balanced, you will feel free. You will just feel free in your heart. You won't feel heavy. So you're able to forgive people really easily, you know? And I think that's something, and you're able to forgive yourself. Like, that's damn hard. That's harder to forgive. It's harder to forgive yourself than it is to forgive somebody else. I can put money on that. Like, we really are hard on ourselves, and I think we need to hold a little bit more compassion with ourselves. And the heart chakra teaches you compassion, especially towards self. So you have a lot more sympathy for people, and you're able to let go of those negative emotions fast and easily, and because you know they don't serve your higher vibration, you know they don't serve your higher good. So yeah, so if you're balanced, you're feeling great in that heart chakra. Yeah, it's hard work. It takes a brave soul to go into that heart, but once you're in there and once you get things going, it's liberating, especially from all the oppression that you've put in yourself through all your life. So activities to help you balance this chakra. So we're going to get into all the things that you can work with real quick to help you like connect back to that chakra. Besides yoga, I'm a big yoga pusher, but I'm going to try my best not to push yoga on people. Like, I learned that a long time ago. I will go into my personal experience with yoga teacher training and how disappointed I was with that some other time in my life, but some other time on this channel. But yes, so things that we can do to get these chakra going is volunteering, going to your local shelters, handing out things, volunteering in any kind of service or any kind of way that opens up that heart chakra, like giving back to people, spending time with animals and kids and loved ones, people who adore you and you adore those people that you should be around when you are working with your heart chakra, people that raise your vibration. You should be around those people as well. Expressing gratitude. If if expressing gratitude was the only thing I told you to do on this list, it would be like the thing. We often stay out of gratitude when we're dealing with the heart because a lot of the times we think that the loss of somebody is so horrible, but we have to remember that everything that we have, and we have to stay grateful for that. So yeah, like expressing gratitude really helps open up that heart chakra, as well as training the mind to stay out of the negative. So yep, that's for another day, but right now, expressing gratitude can help you balance your heart and get things going in a more positive, full way in there, right? Send somebody a blessing. So by that, I mean, say you've got a family and they're a working family and they work nonstop and the mom and dad are always working and, you just know that they're tired. So what can you do for them to help them out? Like mow their grass. That's a blessing. You can go over there and just mow their grass one day. Or you can send them dinner, like order them pizza, or like just send them a blessing. Give them blessings. Like give a person a blessing. Like, not wanting anything in return. Like some people. I just was reminded of some people who do things and are like, remember this time I did this for you? And I'm just kind of like, fuck you. Why don't you do things from your heart, But that's for another day. And that person obviously is not living a heart-centered life. They're selfish and they definitely are deficient in their heart chakra as well. But that's for some other time. And treat yourself, babies. Treat yourself, because when you treat yourself, it shows yourself that you love yourself. And treating yourself doesn't have to be going and buying an ice cream or anything. Treating yourself can be something as simple as like taking time out, like to massage your body, give yourself some self-love. Like that's treating yourself. You don't have to go spend anything on yourself, but like take time for you. Take time for that self-care and that self-love. So yeah, if you want to incorporate foods, you're going to eat all your leafy greens. I love kale. Brussels sprouts, kiwi, cucumber, green apples, limes, broccoli, microgreens, anything of the green nature you want to consume. I guess pink foods too, because pink is one of those colors that you can incorporate into this heart chakra, pink and green. There's two colors for the heart chakra. Green, I think, is a little bit more aggressive if you really want to get in there and get working. And then pink is very subtle. Pink is very gentle. So depending on how you want to dive into that heart chakra, depends on what color you really want to use. So we have done the foods. Now let's get to the crystals. I have a few crystals here in my thing. Let me see if I can grab them. My rose quartz is totally bruised. It's taking a ticking or licking. What do they say it? Taking a licking, keep on ticking. Some shit like that, right? Okay, so I'm not going to dig for too long. I don't have a whole lot of time to dig in there because I'm trying to keep this video short. I'm already at 18 minutes and I want to not make it 29 minutes. But then, of course, I go digging back in here again. Oh, there it is. That's what I was looking for. All right, so we're going to start off. I'm going to list a few here, and then we got... Shit. Okay. Malachite, jade, rose quartz, and emerald. So I do not have any jade, but I do have the malachite here, which is really trippy looking. I like this one. I always try to get this in jewelry, and it never like holds up. Right, so that's that. And then emerald, which is May Baby's birthstone. So as a Taurus, I have a lot of emerald. And I was actually gifted this emerald the other day. This guy is just one of the nicest guys I've ever met. I work with him, and he just loves bringing me gifts, random gifts, and I take them. He's brought me feathers, he's brought me crystals, he's brought me a movie, and there's nothing like, he just living from a heart-centered place. He says, I believe in acts of kindness. That's heart-centered living right there. So, yeah, so he brought me this emerald, which you can't really tell that it's like emeraldy, but in the sunlight, it's a raw emerald. It's not like, you know, in the sunlight, this thing just radiates green out of like, it's crazy how much it radiates green. Now, my rose quartz and I have been through hell together. It is chipped and you can't even look at it. It's taken so many hits for me. It really has taken so many hits for me. It is just totally binged up, banged, damaged. This is one of my favorite pieces, though. Like, I really, really love this rose quartz. Totally broken. But those are some crystals that you can work with if you want to work with crystals. And aromatherapy smells that you can put into the air are jasmine, lavender, rose, holy basil, and eucalyptus are all really good for, you know, that heart center when you want to put some smells in the air and connect to that smell and connect to the heart center. And herbs that you can use in your everyday cooking are rose, hawthorn. Hawthorn berry is super good for everything heart related and like medical wise, especially medical wise, heart stuff, hawthorn berry. Look it up on the internet, do your research, but I'm telling you, that is like the ultimate heart chakra, heart fixer-upper herb. It is. Rose, jasmine, hawthorn berry, orange, nettle leaf, hibiscus, thyme, and tarragon. I love me some thyme, babies. It smells so good. And I also like it on pickles and a salad with some strawberries, etc., etc. I love me some thyme. So those are some herbs that you can use. And then I have some affirmations. You can use your own affirmations. And they're really, really good to come back to sometimes when you're feeling a little not good, you know, and you can put them in that gratitude practice. Switch it up. Keep it there, right? So I just wrote, I am love. Yeah, I am love. And I am thoughtful and compassionate. And I let go of the hurt that doesn't belong to me. I let go of the hurt that is not mine. Right? And like right there, like I can feel that in my heart. I'm just like, it's true. I open my heart and let love in. Yeah. I open my heart and let love in. So I would love just to sit here for the rest of the night and talk about love with you. And the heart chakra. But I'm running late on this video, which I was hoping that I wouldn't run late on, but I am running late on. So I'm going to cut this short and tell you that I love you, and I will be back to openly express from my heart chakra on another video, but right now I'm not going to do that. I'm just getting on with it. But if you did like this content and you would like to see more, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And if you are curious, if you're just catching this video, I have several videos in a series called Chakra Energy. And you can go check into those and see about your root, your sacral, your solar plexus. I am at the heart now. There's some new videos coming up soon about the other 3 chakras. And there's also 2 videos in the beginning of that series that kind of give you the 411 on, or as they say these days, the T, give you the information on these chakra systems and how they work in our body and what we can do to make things better. So you guys have a very, very blessed day, and I will be back tomorrow with the throat chakra. That was a good one. I'm there this year. Last year I was all about that heart chakra, and this year I'm all about that throat chakra. And you can tell that by me being here on YouTube, using my expression. And yes, till later, I love you guys and have a blessed night.